What's up, beautiful babes? Welcome into Sugar Fingers. It's your girl, Sweet Angel. Oh my goodness. Sinuses, pollen, and everything else just getting to me because y'all know it's springtime, right? Listen, today, I'm glad you're here. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. Come on in, take a seat. When you take a seat, subscribe. Yeah, that's how you do that. Welcome to the beauty room. Welcome to my makeup. And today we're gonna play in a little makeup. I've gotten questions regarding my brows and what do I do and how do I do them. So today I'm going to use one of my favorite products to do my brows, and that's an eyebrow pencil. So if you're here for it, say yeah down in the comments. My favorite eyebrow pencil is the Rimmel. Yes, eyebrow pencil in dark brown, and I'm going to go ahead and give her a little bit of a sharpen because you want to start with a sharp brow pencil. It really helps when you're outlining your brows. So that's what we're going to do first. I'm just going to sharpen it here and get it all ready. All right, that is good enough. Now, I have a little paper towel here. I'm going to make sure there's no oil in my brows before I get started. And since the Rimmel pencil has a little brush on the end, I'm just going to use it to kind of brush my brows in a good direction so I can see what I'm working with here. So hopefully you can see me pretty well. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer so you can see and bring you down because I have to be here by the mirror. Let me just outline my brows. This is, of course, my brows grow here. I do shave the end off a little bit because if they grow down, you look sad, and I want to try to lift my face as much as possible to make me look more youthful. So I start right here at the end, and this is about as far as I'll bring it out. So I outline first and then I fill in, pretty much going with where my brow already is, except for the tail end. I do have to make it so I go right on top of those hairs right there. Okay, now for me, I like to go ahead and start with the out and then the outer tail, and then go up to my peak right about here, which is where my pupil is. So right about there. And then I come across and connect. Okay. And I don't take the top as far out as I do the bottom. So there's my outline on that one. Let's do the same for the other one. So I have both brows on right now, and that's what they're looking like. Well, outlined. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and fill in. Starting with the tail of the brow first. We're gonna fill it in really good, and then we'll start lightening up as we get closer to the front part of it. All right, that's on. Let's do the left eye. And now that they're on, you can take your spoolie of your brow pencil and go ahead and fade out the front of them. Or if you have an actual spoolie, like this one, this is one from AOA, probably cost every bit of $1. You can use it as well. So this may be easier here. And don't go in too much. You don't want to brush them away. And see how there's a gradient effect on the front going into the brow. That's all I wanted to do. Of course, be it that I'm right-handed, it's a lot easier to do my right side than my left side, but you know, that's life. And that's pretty much it for putting the brows on. Now, if you want them cleaned up and looking real pretty, a good thing to do is use concealer to clean up. This little Morphe brush here is what I use to clean my brows up with. Okay, this is the one I use. I've been wanting to find a larger brush head, but I've been unlucky with that. Just cleaned it up a little bit. So depending on what you want to do, you can use a lighter concealer, lighter than your actual skin tone, if you want like a brow bone highlight, or you can use your own skin tone and just clean them up. This one is a Fenty Beauty concealer in 260, and I'm going to use it. It's a little bit lighter than my complexion because when I do my eyeshadow, that will be my brow bone highlight that I will use. Now for the top, I can actually use my own foundation in order to clean up, which I'll go ahead and do that next. Okay, so in order to apply it, I just simply do one brow at a time. Go in, and you don't have to put that much, but I'm using mine also as my eyeshadow base. So I just drag it. Just take your time, focus on that line first before blending out. Now that she's etched on, let's do the other side. So that part's done. Now I want to take, I have a brush specifically for my concealer. It is the Fenty Beauty concealer brush, And I think it works perfectly to go ahead and blend out that concealer there. So I'm just going to take it, turn it this way first, and we'll blend all out. And I'm dragging it onto my lid area too, because again, I use my concealer as my eyeshadow base as well. And I'll flip it the other way and just pat it in. And don't worry about this edge here, because that's going to get cleared up with our foundation when we put it on. Unless you're not putting on foundation, then you can blend it a lot better than I did. Let's go in and smoothen that out. Okay, and since I am doing makeup today, I usually, like I said earlier, do my brow bone highlight, but I just put on a little powder there. So I will be doing that. Now for foundation. And y'all, I've actually been using my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Warm Honey as my foundation. So that's exactly what I'm going to do today. But I'm going to clean up my top of the brows first and get that done. This has a cute little brush head on it, which makes that kind of simple to do. And then we'll blend it out. Using that same concealer brush to clean up, and we'll blend it all in nicely. I like to do this before I do my foundation, that way I won't make any mistakes during that time, or I can go ahead and fix it now and I don't have to get that close with my foundation brush. Perfect. And really that's it. So if you were actually going to do or not going to do any eyeshadow, just keep the highlight right underneath the brow and then just blend it in nicely. And even if you're not using foundation, go ahead, or either eyeshadow, go ahead and make sure you use a concealer that's closer to your skin tone, so that will make it look more natural. And that's it. So hope you enjoyed it. Not a professional edit, but this is what I do. And if you stick and stay on the channel, guess what? You'll get to see me do my makeup look for today. So if you would, hey, subscribe, turn on that bell notification, and when that makeup look goes up, you'll be one of the first to know. I'm your girl, Sweet Angel, hanging out right here on Sugar Fingers. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, and please keep your hair, your face, your hands, and your feet looking gorgeous. Peace out. Baby, you got me like Memphis.
I've been playing like a violin. What do I gotta do to get in your motherfucking heart? Baby, like don't you stop loving me. Don't quit loving me. Just start loving me. Ooh. And babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Could we burn some, babe? And I'll run for miles just to get it to